Not Gerald. Welcome to Hey EW. I am RJ City, and my guest is Mark Briscoe. Hey.
How to do this, sir?
I thought I was just a, well, okay,
But you was coming.
Yes.
And I started coming.
And now we're here.
And now
we're hanging.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So now we're here.
We both look foolish.
Yeah.
But now we look good.
Well, howdy doody.
Howdy doody.
No, you should say hey back, because it's...
Yeah, hey.
So good. You're announced as hailing from Sandy Fork, Delaware.
Correct.
Right? They'll say, oh, from Sandy Fork, that's where you're from?
Correct.
Interesting. You know, I did a little digging around, and Sandy Fork has 0 census information, no governing bodies, and is not officially recognized as a legitimate location by the United States of America.
You know, Sandy Fork is actually a fork in the road.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And you're from the Fork?
Well, I grew up near the Fork.
Okay, so you're not even from the Fork.
When I was 10 to 12, my father purchased a chicken farm at the Fork.
Right.
And...
Yeah, but who's regulating the name of farms? You can't just say you're from a farm. I can't tell Bobby Cruz, oh, I'm from Rusty Knife, Ontario, and then he announces me from there. That's not how it works.
But Sandy Fork sounds so much cooler than Laurel.
May I propose that you falsified your hometown because you're ashamed of being from Laurel. Think about that one. What? You're a chicken farmer, as you previously mentioned, correct?
Correct.
Very proud of being a chicken farmer?
Correct.
Uh-huh, so you will raise them from the egg, you will feed them, you will house them, and how long before you enter them in the fights?
In the fight? The fight? We're not fighting birds, that's absurd.
Oh.
We're not fighting birds, that's absurd.
Okay,
We're not fighting birds, that's absurd.
I got the message. Put $20 on Cock Lesnar for me. You played football in high school. You received all state honors, but Delaware is so small. So early in your career, you and your brother wrestled in masks.
Yes.
As the Midnight Outlaws because you were both under 18 and you were not legally allowed to wrestle in the state of Pennsylvania. Are you pro-child labor?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. You're just straight on the record. That's a pretty clear, there's no but, there's no qualifications.
No,
that's just...
pro-child labor.
You're
100%. I have 7 children, so I'm very pro-child
That's what you
labor.
had them for.
Yes.
What's the biggest labor benefit to having 7 children?
Is when you want a beer and you're on the couch and you don't want to get up.
Wow.
Yeah.
They can bring you almost a full case.
Yeah, I mean, between the 7 of them, they could bring a couple cases.
The under the arms.
Yeah, I'd
I
say
see.
probably, it takes probably a 1.3 kids for 1 case.
Fair enough.
So.
Yeah, do the math here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not good at math. Not good at math.
Man up. You say man up a lot.
Well, actually.
Correct me, please.
Other people say man up.
And you just say, okay.
Yeah, and I do like this.
But you endorse it. You endorse the man up.
They say man up, and I go.
Okay. So so what is below a man? Are you saying children? Don't say women. Animals?
No. A man, there's a boy, there's a man.
Uh-huh.
There's something in between there.
I would love to know that. I think they call them tweens.
Tweens?
Yeah. I watch Disney.
Tween up?
Tween up. We could tween up. Why don't you just give your market to the younger demo?
Tween up.
Tween up.
Okay, I'm for
Tween up. You know,
I mean, I'm not for it, but I'm not against it.
No, and we're certainly here now.
Yeah, we are here.
A common Briscoe Brothers catchphrase, one that's been said, is reach for the sky. Just in case you want to change it up, I have a few other Pixar quotes you may want to use as catchphrases. You want to try these ones out for me?
Yeah.
Try this one here first.
Nemo! Nemo!
Pretty good. This one here.
Kids these days, they just don't get scared like they used to.
Right, and then you would, like, frighten a child.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
There's a good, and, this one here.
Ka-chow!
That one works.
Man, that
Ka-chow really works.
That seems to flow.
Yeah.
It just kind of flows, and it feels like it fits.
Yes, because you're kind of like, and I mean this as a compliment.
Yeah.
You're like if Larry the Cable Guy drank pre-workout instead of beer.
Yeah, or antifreeze.
So much better. You understand yourself far better than I could.
I've been saying that for years.
Let's talk about your teeth.
Yeah?
You lost them quite commercially. for a wrestler. You know, if a wrestler had to lose the teeth, those are the teeth you would want to lose.
Oh, yeah.
The back ones would be useless.
Useless.
No good.
Useless.
But you have a false pair you put in at home?
I do not. I did until I met my wife.
And she said...
She said, I don't care about if you wear your teeth or not. I kind of think you look better without the teeth. And at that point, it might have been the very same day. It might have been the very same hour. I was taking a nap in my recliner, teeth on the armrest.
Yes, I got it.
Wake up, teeth gone.
What?
The pit bull ate the teeth.
Your pit bull?
Yes.
Ate your teeth?
Right then and there. And
maybe they're out on the lawn somewhere?
Possibly. In the midst of pit bull manure. Yeah.
It was a little tooth fairy story, a little reverse tooth fairy there. That was oddly romantic.
Yes, now you see the thing, I lost the 3 in the ring.
Yes.
Well, actually at ringside. But then, so they were cool. Then I lose this guy.
Oh, yeah, that's no good. Your wife is like, get a filler for that one.
No, see, but then, no, almost. Close. Close, but you're way off. Okay? Lost him because of children brush your freaking teeth.
Yeah.
And floss. You understand me? Floss. Damn it, floss.
This is
so I lost this guy.
Yeah.
And then I lost this guy.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
Yeah, that's impressive.
He's shiny.
I'll say.
Now the difference between this guy and this guy was this guy. You see that guy?
Yeah, I see it.
He did not have a neighbor.
Oh, wow.
See, this guy, he still has a neighbor.
Sure.
Yeah, but this guy had big gap on this side, small gap here. So that wasn't gonna fly.
Well, thank you for that PSA. I feel like you're one of the stills from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
In 2009, them boys had a tryout with the other guys.
Yeah.
Those Connecticutians. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
And they said to you, you were not cosmetically pleasing enough for their programming. You couldn't put on a little foundation? A little eyeliner? Why don't you go to MAC?
I could have, but the thing is, I'm a proud man.
A proud, non-brushing, non-flossing man.
Yeah, well, that's changed now.
Right.
That one, you know, they say pride comes before the fall. The teeth. That was the fall, brother.
Yeah,
that was
comes
the fall.
before the chewing. Really.
Yeah, yes, but as far as the cosmetically pleasing, I think it's different strokes for different folks.
I'll say.
I mean, come on.
Yes, come on. There you go. And you never wanted to call up and say, just so you know, guys, I'm flossing now. Take that.
Ah, man, I should have, but if I did, then maybe I wouldn't be here with you right now.
They're watching this, I assure you. So tell them you floss. I don't know how, but you're flossing.
I floss. I don't pull, bing, diddle, floss. I use the little sticks that already have floss attached. And there's a toothpick on the other side.
Tremendous invention. You do redneck kung fu.
Correct.
What's the ranking system? You get belts, but you have to put holes in them yourself?
Well, now you do.
Okay.
Before, I mean, now you do. And there wasn't necessarily a ranking system. It was pretty much just me. But now, at this point, that's what we're going to do.
You're going to open a school?
Dojo?
Dojo, indeed. You know, people paint you as a common hillbilly. And I don't agree with that at all, and I want to prove that they are wrong.
Good.
So let's do a little intellectual lightning round.
Let's do it.
I'm going to throw out a topic. You say whatever comes into your head, okay?
Okay.
International relations.
What? International what?
Overpopulation.
Well?
Are we headed towards another recession?
Recession?
Will AI be our cultural ruin?
Perhaps.
That, my friends, is a thinking man. Papa Briscoe.
Papa Briscoe.
Tell me what it's like to have a father who's not ashamed of you.
It's good. It's a good. It does feel good. There's been times when I've done things that have been shameful, and I feel like whether or not he was actually ashamed of me, I do believe there have been times when he's been ashamed of my actions. Not a good feeling.
No.
Actually, the opposite of a good feeling.
In 2010, your father teamed with you
Oh, yeah.
Right? So he was the first generation. He was the first generation to come second. He was the two generations. You came first, second, and then he came second first.
Correct.
Right? He teamed with you. It was great, but then Ring of Honor didn't sign him. Did he not have what it takes? They didn't see anything in him?
I think they realized what was going on. I think they were ready. They were putting the ink in the printer, but then when he got in the ring, and this is documented. You can go Honor Club and see this. When he takes off his shirt, they start chanting, "Put your shirt on." So I think it's a thing where if he was kind of maybe on a little bit of the gas, as they say, maybe he.
They don't say that anymore. We've stopped saying that for years.
Well, yeah.
In 2022, you were an inaugural inductee into the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. That's a pretty clear message to stop, no?
Yeah, inaugural.
Yeah. Inaugural.
Good word.
Okay, I think we've hit a word pothole there. It was during the middle of the pandemic, so you didn't really get an induction. You didn't get to make a big speech. Does that upset you?
Well, I tell you, if they had said, Mark, we need you to make a speech about your induction, I'd have been a little nervous, and I believe that I would have. I think I'm happy that I didn't have to make a speech.
Okay. Well,
RJ.
There's a less pressure here, so let's do a little one right now. I will induct you.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
No pressure. Walk out and then you'll walk in, okay?
Yep.
Here we go. Okay. I've been up and down the roads with this guy from Laurel and beyond. Cock-a-doodle you, Mark Briscoe. Maybe not do that walk, but okay.
I'd like to thank you, RJ, for that introduction. It was excellent, and I'd like to thank all of you for this Hall of Fame induction.
All right, we got it.
And now the armpits are sweating because I'm nervous.
No, I understand why. Yeah,
Little
this
bit-
makes sense.
little
They
bit
made the
here,
right call. That's
little bit
good.
there.
No, that's fine. Congrats.
And I appreciate
Good
every
stuff.
one of you.
Yeah, good. Makes
All
a
right.
lot of sense.
So what are we doing now?
Oh, we're done. But there is a hygienist I'd like you to speak to.
Very well.